there's a whole country here. There are 340 million Americans. Donald Trump's approval rating is at 38%. Roughly about 8% of the population supports white supremacy. The tariffs have largely interrupted business operations. There has been layoffs and job losses all over the place. People are being stripped of their medical care. And we're being forced to transition our lives into something that, in my opinion, is completely ridiculous. There are 340 million Americans, an entire nation. And we are all sitting here as our lives are destroyed by this small group of people that is absolutely out of control. We have a constitution that's supposed to grant us rights and freedoms. And the way things are being handled, it almost appears as if we have none of those things. There is a whole country here that has been forced to stop everything that we are doing so that we can all be put in a situation where we are forced to focus on the obstruction in our lives that is preventing us from living our daily lives in what we have known the entire time we have been here. And the obstruction to everybody's lives is this one fundamentally sick man who is so mentally unstable that he is perfectly fine and comfortable with painting himself orange while presenting himself to the public of the entire world. And for some reason, this is being allowed to continue. I am not optimistic at all, to be frank. One day I was just living my life. Now I'm living like a prisoner because everything has been taken from me as a result of the law not being enforced. Dealing with severe health consequences as a result of being stripped of my means to transportation. Living in a dangerous neighborhood. Not having access to a grocery store. Not being able to get any exercise. And the rights that are supposed to be guaranteed to me by the Constitution certainly appear as something that will never be granted to me. And the harm that's been done in my life certainly appears to be something that will never be fixed. And it is the result of the behaviors of a group of criminals and some young children who are very frustrated with the situation that they have come into economically. And I'm talking about the young adults, 18, 20s, who have no idea what is going on in the world and feel like they need to blame people of color or women or whatever because they don't understand what is going on around them. For me personally, I think the lives of the 340 million Americans certainly matter a lot more than the small group of like 250 congressmen, one very, very sick president, and a group of thugs who choose not to follow the law of the land. Why are we in a situation where our Constitution has been nullified in front of all of us? By the same person who's out here speaking to world leaders and speaking on the global stage about how Gaza is going to be his and they're going to build something beautiful there. While we all bear witness to the atrocities being done to thousands of innocent people. And I sit here and I watch as these young children are being taught that their fellow Americans are the enemy by the person who's doing the harms that got these children upset in the first place. I am just as frustrated as anybody else. I would really like my life to go back to normal, but I don't think that is ever going to happen. And I am beyond repulsed at the utter failure of this government to uphold our constitutional rights. We should not be in the situation that we're in at all. And the people who are getting their rights stripped from them should not be having to face these things. We have a legal system, we have a judicial system for a reason. So why is it that we have this very small group of people taking so much from so many people, and it is simply being allowed? If this is what is going to happen, we need to have some serious consideration as to what the future is going to look like for all of us. And I want to put a reminder out there. I don't give a damn what your political party affiliation is. I don't give a damn who you're talking to or what you believe in. But whatever the hell you're involved in, if there is something going on that has you thinking that your fellow Americans are the enemy, I strongly suggest you take a moment to reevaluate how it is that you even got to believing something like that.